Hey guys, welcome back. I did play a bit off camera. I mostly just collected the clay and made black shingle, the roof tile block. So I wanted to try and use that block as the roof for my little shack. So that's kind of the plan today, like finish the shack. So the main reason why I played off camera was I planned on doing like on organizing, but it didn't really go that way. So yeah, well here we are. I have a stack, and I also kept like a couple of them, and I also have them firing over there. Now it is like evening right now, so I don't really have too much time left of the day, so I'm gonna have to sleep soon. So these are all filled with the shingles. So there should be 3 stacks for every 4, so 6 stacks more of these ones. Yeah, that should be right. My axe is almost broken, and I need to like cut down the roof I have currently. So I'm gonna start with that. And I'm actually gonna chisel and try and make the roof with the chisel, so I have a rough idea how I wanna do it. Yeah, see, that's why I went and got my... That's not the right thing. Okay. Whoa, this is so much faster. Okay. Wow. Okay, so I think I want like 3 tall only, and then I'm not exactly sure how I want to do the roof, but I definitely don't want it like super slanted. And also, I'm gonna have like these the shingles are gonna be like on the outside, and then I'm gonna have like a border of wood like at the end. But okay, so I should probably go and grab some dirt. Or do I have hay blocks still? Somewhere here probably I have it. I think I heard a little fella. I'm not sure. He might be downstairs also. Okay, apparently I don't have any blocks. Are they in here perhaps? Ouch. Never mind, he's right there. Okay, well. Oh, they're now attacking each other. Ouch. Okay. Interesting. Alright. Well, I was gonna go check. I'm gonna place my torch in the offhand. Right there. Yeah, so I have the blocks in here. So I'm gonna create like a temporary scaffolding. Okay, there we go. Now I'm probably gonna have to make a new chisel, aren't I? So one idea I had was to have like a half block slant. So basically have up to here, but that might be too small. So now looking at this, maybe I go to the full block, and then next. Oh, that's a boat horn, and he's over there. Can I see him? I can almost see him. I hit him. Hit him again. Hit him 3 times. Okay, I feel like that's pretty good. I could barely see him. Okay, it's starting to get really crowded. Oh, I think I just threw out my spear also. Oh, there's so many. Wow. And it just keeps coming. Okay, so a couple of them are fighting now. What? Okay. The hitboxes are a little bit weird. They like glitch out or hit the dead ones first, and then the ones in front don't take damage. Okay, yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get fairly good at this game, actually. So I guess there's gonna be like an adventure episode soon. Apparently there's a boss in this game. I have no idea what it is, but I'm gonna have to like do some exploration. And also, from the hint of the hint of there being more usages of these temporal gears, there's probably something I'm gonna find outside or venturing. So soon there's gonna be a adventure episode, I guess. Anyways, let's sleep and then get back to building. Yeah. Okay. A light temporal storm is approaching. Alright. Oh. Oh, I can definitely hear a boat horn. A light temporal storm, you say? That's kind of annoying. I really wanted to build. I think this is frost, right? Yeah, -5 degrees out. It's pretty cool, actually. Oh. Oh. Okay, there we go. A lot of action. I accidentally placed my knife up there, so it was a little bit awkward. Oh! Okay. Well, that's a boat horn, right? Where are you? Oh, you're there. I walked straight into you. Okay, I'm gonna close this up. Yeah, see, I'm quite low now. Okay. Let's see if I can get another temporal gear. No, but another flex. Alright, that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna take you as well. I guess I need to heal now and make some food. I wonder what I should make. So I'm gonna check on these. These actually hold fresh for quite a while. Okay, so I guess I need to use the blueberries quite soon. And these, I'm gonna let these rot because they're probably not giving me a whole lot of saturation while they're like 75% spoiled. But yeah, I don't know if the rot makes the other items like perish faster. So I'm gonna move this over there for now. But I am gonna use these two, or these last blueberries, and make another rye pie. 29 years? Wasn't it 12 years before? I swear it was 12 years, no? 29 years, okay, well, I'll take it. I don't think the storm is coming quite right now, so I guess we have a couple of hours. But it's kind of unfortunate. I'll also need to preheat this if I'm gonna make. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Now I need to make the dough. Okay. And then I can place that over there. Make some more blueberry pie. Oh. And I want to do... Let's do this one. Okay. And it's not prepared yet, but when it is, I'll do that. There's a bow torn over there. Okay, the water has actually started to freeze a bit. That's quite cool. There's a bow torn over there as well. Oh. Ouch, you could snipe me from there? That's crazy. Oh, that was unnecessary. Okay, I'm gonna be a bit careful, I'm quite low on health. Okay, I'm probably gonna heal up because the temporal storm is also coming. Whoa, you scared me. Okay, where do I have my... Also, I should probably place my pie in here, right? Yep. Okay, a lot going on and not a lot of building. I swear I used to have... Oh. I used to have these guys. Just gonna eat them. Let's do that many, perhaps. Okay, well, do I even have a chisel? I do, but I think it's very, very, very broken. Also, I'm gonna like mass clean my inventory right now. Okay. And then we'll go check on the pie. Part baked, okay. Almost ready. Alright, there we go. And I did also see the pie or something, like you can see it like actually growing in the oven from it, the bread or dough rising, so that's quite neat. Anyways, I'm gonna need my hammer, and I'll probably also need to make a new chisel at some point. I do kind of want to get this finished for today. I have plans for the 50th episode, so next episode. Right, the hammer. So I'm gonna need... Oh, snow. It's quite nice. I'm gonna need some time for that, and I don't know if I'll get the 50th projects done in one day, so I'm probably taking no, not yesterday, tomorrow, and then the day after of trying to put it together. Anyways, let's do all of these and see if I can't come up with something. So let's have a decent descent. So maybe... No, that won't work. Actually, let's do this the other way around, because then I know for sure how much I'll need. So maybe 3 per. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I hate that. Okay, so let's chip away the rest of these and see how it looks. Actually, it's quite hard to see. So I think it's 3 on this layer, and then, yeah, okay. I see it now. Okay, so maybe have it a bit like that. And then possibly I can have like a bit more hanging out on this side to make like an overhang. Yeah, I think that's okay. It's a lot better than than what I had before, so I'm not really that mad. Yeah, okay. So I guess how will this look? Because I'm gonna have like a wooden trim around this, and I don't really want to see this this like shingle on this side of the block. So I guess I could like add something in between. But yeah, we'll work on that when the time comes. Let's see if I actually have enough to fill the entire roof with these, or if I'm gonna have to wait for the other ones to finish cooking. Actually, probably not, because I have more in my inventory. Okay. Yep. It was enough. So now I have a bunch of extra materials in case I want to build with this later. Yeah, all of these are like black shingles. I could probably collect them. I don't know if they like get damaged if they're left out here, so just in case. Alright. So yeah, there's quite a lot of shingles that I can use in the future. And I do think they look quite nice, so that's a bonus. Anyways, I think... Alright, I'm gonna have to like select all of these. Yeah, I'm just gonna hold right click. Okay. Anyways, can I can do this. I can do this as well. Okay, yeah, that's gonna hurry up the process a bit. So I'm like a very people-pleasing person. It might be apparent from like just listening to me talk and like me telling the stories. But I don't know, sometimes it is better to like just do what you want and then like oh, can I not add this back? Okay. Just like go with what you want sometimes. And it's gonna turn out good or better. So it's not always like... It's not always the case that other people's ideas are better. But like obviously sometimes it is. Like I'm not advocating to be like selfish and only doing what you want all the time. But sometimes it is the best to just trust your instinct and like go with what you think is the best. And so I was doing something, no, not yesterday, the day before yesterday, that made it quite apparent to me that this was the case. So it's gonna be a bit hard to like try and like apply this all the time, and because when you're like trying to do like a new thing or like trying to fix something, because people pleasing has its like place, sure, but it can also be like too much, and I guess it's a balance that I kind of have to learn where to like draw the line, and learning like new like ideas and applying them can be quite difficult, especially when there's like major setbacks that kind of makes you think that you haven't like done the right thing or something along that line. Actually, our chisel survived quite well with 1 durability left to spare. Okay. Not sure if I'm like the biggest fan of this like 2-block at the top. Maybe I add back like 1 line at the top and then like have this one be 2 blocks. Because then it would like proceed faster at the top, and then no, actually it would be slower at the top then, so it would be kind of like this. I'm not entirely sure. Anyways, I'm probably gonna have to go and smith a new... Oh, light temporal storm is imminent. Alright, well... I guess I don't really have... A lot of my spears are almost broken, so I'm gonna make a couple of new ones. And I guess I can fight a bit. I don't wanna die, so I'm gonna be careful. But I do wanna try fight. So let's make, what, 5 new spears perhaps? Maybe even more. Also, do I have sticks in here? I'm not entirely sure. I think I'm running low on sticks. I need to go and like shear some more leaves, I think. Yeah, so the storm is beginning. I should be safe in here. I had some practice earlier. So. Okay, you can only stack 4 of them. Let's make 6 then. We'll just go on a rampage outside, if I can. Wood. Oh, I don't actually have. So I'm gonna have to... I'm gonna have to go and... Oh, I'm like completely out. Oh, this is actually quite scary. Okay. Let's make the spears and... let's bait some people in. Like everything is all warp. I haven't really seen. So it was night the first storm I was in, so there wasn't really that good visibility. Did he die? I think he did. Oh, I thought it would be like higher drop rate on something good with these higher tier creatures, but well, I guess maybe there are. Ooh, ouch, man! You came out of nowhere. Okay, I'm gonna eat up and heal up a bit. I'm definitely gonna have to make more of this horsetail poultice, or perhaps I can make something better. Heal. From linen, from reed. Honey, sulfur, and something else. What's this? Heals 4 HP. So this is also honey, sulfur, horsetail. I guess there's only horsetail. What does this? Oh, different armors might give you healing effectiveness. Minus 17% hunger rate. Aha. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, I'm gonna look up horsetail from linen. So if I combine it with linen, it's still only +4. Oh, this is +2, so it is better, but it's also quite a lot more expensive. Do I dare do this? I don't know how much damage the other guy does, the corrupted one. Oh, okay. He died. Okay, I'm gonna close this up and see what you have. Oh, rusty gear. Thank you. Oh, you just walked straight in. Right. Oh. Ouch. Okay. Ooh! Ouch! Oh, I don't really want to throw all of my spears out there. I guess I'm gonna have to go and collect them. Ooh! You are one scary creature. Man, get hit by my spears. Also, the warping is kind of making it harder to hit them. There's a bow torn over there. Oh! That's dead, right? Yeah. Let's take you out as well. Oh, that missed. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Ooh. Take you. I'm actually farming quite a bit of like linen doing this. It's actually not bad. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, that's crazy. Yeah, you're welcome. Oh, I don't want to get bitten by him. Ouch! Bow torn, man. Okay. I have no more... Oh. I have no more horse tail poultice and I threw away all my spears. Well, this isn't very good. Hopefully this storm begins to wane quite soon. Because I only have like one stick left in here, so I can only make one stick. And there's a couple of guys outside now, so... I guess I'll be back when the storm wanes. The temporal storm seems to be waning. Okay, that's a good sign. Now it's probably gonna be a while before these fellas leave as well. Do I have anything down here? Ooh, I do actually. Okay. A couple of them seems to be leaving, at least. I can go out and grab the spears. I think he threw a rock at me. Yep. Okay, actually I'm gonna close that off. Whoa! I don't want to get hit by that guy. Oh, I have a bunch of spears there. Okay, nice. Okay, my priority is the double-headed one. Okay, maybe I go and hide and sleep for the night. Okay, Jesus. Alright, well, to bed I go. This whole building episode got completely just derailed by this whole temporal storm thing. Alright. I'm gonna need something to eat. So let's do something easy. Let's cook up a stew or something. Yeah, let's do a stew with these things. Okay. Can I not do it with blueberries? Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, well, I guess I can just eat these. I think there were only 2 left, right? Yeah, and let's do it with the carrots instead then. Okay, and then heat this up. I'm gonna go check if they're still there. The clock is 3 AM. Okay, they are definitely there. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, I meant to charge up the spear, not open the door again. Alright, well, I'll be back when there's workable conditions outside, because clearly the world doesn't want me to work. Okay. Okay, I'm officially out of sticks! Okay, man. Whoa! Where'd you go? Okay, this is like completely hopeless. Wow. Ouch! Okay, man. Alright, I guess we wait. Okay, that was not worth it. Alright, well. Let's let him in and kill him at the same time. Alright, well, let's hope I can finally do this thing. After like 20 minutes of basically just fighting. Oh. Okay. So I'm gonna have to heat up these ingots, and I guess I need to make a chisel, and I'm not sure what to make of the other one. But let's just heat them both up in any case. Oh, I thought I brought over the coal here. I guess not. I guess I got sidetracked before I had the time to do that. I think they're in the shed. I definitely like this a whole lot better, like with the roof. I think it looks okay right now, actually. It's obviously not perfect, and it's pretty like simple, but so is like the purpose of the building. So I'm not quite mad, actually. Oh, I just messed that up. Okay, so, and I did actually see a YouTube short that you can use one charcoal to fire both of these, and I should have time to finish doing both of them. Anyways, let's do this and have my hammer on me. I guess what can I do? I wanted to do a knife, but I just made a new knife. I guess a hammer, perhaps. But a hammer I can smelt like a new one with. I also really want to make like a rod soon. So I can make the fruit press. I guess now that it's cold, actually I probably won't even need it. This the bushes probably won't flower anymore, or like bring any berries. So it can wait, I suppose. And I just ate my last pieces of blueberry. Okay, so this should be about 900 degrees, and they should be workable. Yeah, okay. So let's add one of you. And I need a new chisel. Tin bronze boss. Cleaver. Okay, well let's make this first. And this is like very easy. Oh. Okay, and then let's split the rest. And make sure I don't accidentally hit one I need. Okay, let's actually make the hammer if I can. I'm not sure if I can, but... hammerhead. No, okay, I can. So, let's do that. So, I'm gonna heavy hit here. Never mind. That was not very smart. Wait, how does this work? Okay, actually I will need them over there, and I'm just gonna have to bring these ones. Actually, let's not do that. Let's do it like this. And then like this. Oh. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to hurry a bit here. I didn't account for the fast times I need to do this. Can I not do that? Okay. Oh, never mind. The hammer might also break. I didn't account for that either. That would be a disaster. Okay, so let's do these at the same time. Okay, it should be fine now, right? And then up, 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 up. Okay, and then split the last two. Right, okay. We did it. Okay, we have tin gear now. Alright, so I'm realizing this is probably gonna be a long video, but it's gonna have to be. There's no workaround, so for those that enjoy that, I guess that's a positive. Also, I need more sticks, because the hammer is gonna break when I'm chiseling more. Anyways, I'm gonna continue placing blocks here, and this is gonna look goofy before I chisel it. So let's just take a second to look at it before I fix it. Yep, that definitely looks goofy. Oh, there's a spear here actually. Okay. But yeah, I'll definitely need more sticks. I might have sticks in here. Nope. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna go have to cut some trees down. Or some bushes or something. Let's do it. This birch tree. If I get a couple of sticks, I should. Okay, I have my axe on me, yep. Alright. That got me a couple of ones, at least. There's a fellow over here. What? Okay, I'm gonna use the road. Oh. Because I'm actually faster on the road. That's something I realized when fighting these last night. I actually sprint faster than them, so I just have to account for the bloom when... Oh, he just 180'd on me. Trickshotted me. I just have to account for the, like, the bloom, kind of. So when you sprint, there's a higher chance of missing. Anyways, let's throw a couple of things in here to clear up my inventory, and I'm gonna make this also. Okay, well, first of all, I know my chisel isn't broken, so let's go and grab that. I think it's inside, right? Yeah. So let's just use up this last one. Oh, hammer in the offhand. That's right. Okay, all of these. So, yeah, right. So, what broke now? Okay, well, wait, what just happened? Oh, I think the chisel might like go down to 0 durability, but no, I don't know actually. There's something weird about that chisel because that's twice that happened. Anyways, oh. And I'm gonna shorten that even further. So, no worries there. Alright, and then, right, one more. Okay, and then this is, yeah, so I'm gonna have to take out this row as well. Okay. Something that's been on my mind for a couple of days now is that, like, is feedback. And I guess I think I've come up with, or like, not come up with, but like, I think I have a decent understanding of it. So the way I think about it is all feedback is feedback, but not all feedback is good feedback, and not all feedback is valuable feedback. So what does that mean then? Well, I think all feedback is feedback. So like even if it's like not constructive, it's still feedback. And this is something that kind of was brought to my attention during one of like our examining exercises last class. So we were like presenting in front of our classmates or other students a couple of well, I don't know. It was like imagine, ouch, a class introduction in school. So we were doing that to, ouch, this guy's a sniper, man. Absolute unit. But yeah, we were doing that. So presenting in front of like the other students, and then the teacher or the person who was supposed to like grading us actually brought this up. So you'll hear like a lot of feedback from like in the class. Like it might not be direct feedback, but it will be like feedback. So like if they're kind of talking shit behind your back to like their other classmates, that's kind of like indirect feedback to you. Like it might not be like constructive and help you a lot, like directly, but it's still feedback, and I think it's valuable to kind of look or like recognize that it actually is feedback. It might just not be in the form that you're used to. So you're probably gonna have to adjust a bit and like do some thinking of why they think it's bad, or yeah, something along those lines. Uh, I actually don't think this is super bad. I might want like a small little... I don't think I want the entire thickness of this, so let's remove this as well. But yeah, you'll hear feedback all the time. You just need to know where to find it. Can I not add? Oh, okay. I guess I'm gonna have to add like a entire block here. Guess, I'm not sure if I like this. Maybe if I do it like this. Like make the border a bit more obvious. I'm not entirely sold on that idea. Let me check. So I'm gonna do just like this bit and see if I like it. Otherwise I can remove it because it's quite a lot of work and for like a small detail. What? Okay, that was weird. Actually I do like that. I think it adds a lot. Okay, well I might like finish that off camera sometime. I'm gonna go do the other side as well. I guess I need more planks then. Need 1, 2, 3, 4. But yeah, so feedback is feedback. You just need to kind of like interpret it in some cases. Obviously, like good feedback is like constructive feedback, where someone tells you what they like didn't like and why, and some like kind of like a fix, like a replacement. Now obviously that's kind of like wishful thinking when it comes to like pupils in class, so you can't really expect that. But yeah, actually I wanna go on top of this thing to do this. So yeah, obviously constructive criticism is like the best form of it. So optimally you would like want that, but like you can't really just look the other way when it comes to the other forms of feedback. But then also the third thing I said, not all feedback is good feedback. Like some feedback is like just not very useful to you, or like they might... Oh, this looks weird. I guess I didn't chop this in half. Like some feedback might just like actually not be relevant to you, or... So one example I have for that is like games. There's this one game, Satisfactory, that I played a couple of months back. And then I looked at like a dev roadmap, development roadmap on what they want to like do with the game. Or no, it was actually like features that will never get implemented to the game. And a couple of them were like things that didn't really fit into the game. So even if they're good ideas, they cannot really be implemented because it doesn't fit. Like it's irrelevant. So the feedback can be irrelevant, even though it might be good feedback. So it might be very, very well thought out, but it might not all be be relevant. So that's why it can be did I say was? All feedback is feedback. not all feedback is good feedback, and not all feedback is valuable. So yeah, not all feedback can be valuable. So yeah, sometimes it's just not relevant, so that makes it like invaluable to you. But yeah, I don't think we should like immediately just throw away feedback. And sometimes, or a lot of times, especially when it's like not like what do you say? When it's not constructive criticism, a lot of it can be like thrown away, and you can kind of be left feeling personally insulted. But I think it's important to like recognize the distinction, or like try and not take it personal. And that's very difficult, I think, for everyone. I think our like first human instinct is to like feel personally attacked. So yeah, I definitely know that that's how I instinctively feel at first, and then when I take a step back, I kind of like can get a better understanding of the feedback. And I think I'm actually kind of good at taking feedback, but it is like definitely a skill. And like I said, even if you feel insulted at first, or like feel like you have to defend yourself, like that's okay, but just take a step back and like actually think about what they've said. And that's also something that kind of leads me to I guess I can continue doing this since I'm talking a bunch. Not everything will come from the right person, so this was actually Izumavoid from the Hermitcraft server that taught me this. So things won't always like be said from the quote-unquote right person. Like say if it's someone that you dislike like a lot, then you probably will be more hesitant to take their advice, even though the advice might be the right advice or like the correct thing to do. But because you like dislike that person, you've now like dismissed what they've said. And like, of course, if you don't trust their instinct, that's like a very valid, I think, reason to actually like not listen to them. But you always like have to kind of listen and play it by ear a bit. Like always be willing to listen, but you don't always have to like take what they said to heart. I don't know, I don't think I really conveyed this to the best point or best degree, but oh, hello there. That's a shame, I just left my spears in here. I only have 4 left. I think I either threw away my copper spear or it broke. Oh, I just broke another one. Okay. But yeah, I don't really know where I'm going with this whole thing. I know I used to work in fast food, like for about a year, before I applied for university. And there was this like one person I didn't really like all that much. And he wasn't very good at his job either. So it was just kind of a pain working with him. Actually, I'm starving. But yeah, that so I very often like dismissed what he said because there wasn't like really all that often he said useful things, at least to me. But that doesn't really give me the reason to like dismiss everything he has to say. Like sometimes he like said something that might have been true and I immediately dismissed it as false because he said it. And I don't know, that might make me like a super bad person, but I think this is like natural. It does, however, require you to kind of like take a step back and like no, like yeah, basically just take a step back and look at the situation objectively, and that might be the hard part, I guess. Anyways, I think I'm done with today. I feel like I got everything I wanted to do. I finished the shack outside. There's like a couple of details. I am not sure if I want to change out the flooring. I'm also not sure if I want to make like a door or something. I probably will. But I'll finish all the details and like organize. I'm definitely gonna have to organize, probably like off camera between now and next episode, I'm guessing. But yeah, anyways, thank you for watching and listening to me just like talking about nothing sensible. So yeah, I'll see you in the next episode, and that's the big 50. It's also, I think it is 3 months, if I haven't said it before. It's 3 months since I started this, so quite a lot has happened. Anyways, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.